Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Taxicab, and today we are going to be building this tree farm behind me. This semi-automatic tree farm produces over 2,500 logs per hour, while also making saplings and allowing you to farm leaves. This farm is perfect if you are tired of doing the same old automatic tree farm and want to have a little bit of fun with the redstone. I love this farm for its versatility, being able to harvest leaves, saplings, and wood all in one farm. I think it's a great design. I mean, I didn't come up with it myself, but yeah, so let's build it. Now here's the materials list. Everything you'll need to build this farm is right here. Start with a building block. You can use whatever block you want. I just like the leadstone. We're gonna put our sticky piston. We're going to put an observer facing away from it. We're going to leave a 1 block gap and put another observer facing inwards. Put another building block with a piece of redstone on top. Now just take your building block and extend out a few blocks. Place a target block, a redstone repeater, and 2 dispensers on either side. Now we're just going to add some dirt out in front to grow our trees. Then place down 4 pieces of redstone and another target block. And we're going to repeat this down the line. Now we're just going to duplicate the dispensers down. I did 4 modules. You can do more, but you got to be careful of push limits eventually. Then we're going to place our hoppers, making sure they all flow into one end. On both sides, you want to have them go into each other and eventually meet up at one singular chest. Next, we're going to place glass blocks 9 high along the side. And finally, place some trapdoors over the opening. And there you go. Once you load up your dispensers with bone meal, you are done with the bottom layer. Now it's time to move up the chain. Let's build this layer by layer. Starting with a redstone lamp, an observer pointing into it, a sticky piston, and 2 slime blocks, with a regular piston on the side. Next, we have our observer, sticky piston, 3 slime blocks. And this is where I messed up the flying machine. Don't follow what I do here. We're going to try it again in a second. Super speedy build mode here. We're going to rebuild the flying machine real quick, and then we're going to ignore those observers for now, and we're going to keep moving forward. Then we just place the 3rd piston on top like this. Flipping to the other side, we're going to make a 12-block gap from the end of the hoppers, and we're going to build our obsidian backstop there. Before we build the rest of the flying machines, let's build the backstop over here. Forget a tiny little detail. Okay, 3rd time's the charm here. We're going to rebuild the flying machine again, but this time we're going to add a slime block to connect the 3 pistons on the right side, the left side, the inside. We're going to place a piston here, slime block, another piston, then over here, observer, and we've got our flying machine. And now we just repeat that, going up, and mirror it on the other side. Now that you've copied it over, we need to activate it. Now we're going to add in a line of observers all pointing into each other so that when one block is updated, all of the lights go off. Now when you click the button, they all go. Okay, the flying machines all go if you have the observers pointing in the right direction. I did not, so let me flip these around. And when you click the button, they all go. Okay, now that the easy stuff's out of the way, let's take care of the TNT dropper. Take your building block, build up 2, place scaffolding like this. We're going to place a trapdoor on the top side of that block. Then from here, you're going to build up 15 additional for a total of 16 tall. Take your building blocks and build off the second from the highest scaffolding all the way to the backstop. Then we're going to add an observer looking at the top scaffolding and a line of redstone. You'll need a repeater to carry the signal all the way down. And here we're going to build the world famous Eco Hopper block. If you haven't built one before, it's really quite simple. Start with 2 hoppers pointing into each other. We're going to remove some of the extra here. And then you're going to create a tiny little platform underneath the hopper. We're going to have compactors pointing away from the hopper into a full block. Then we're going to have a redstone pointed into a sticky piston. Wrong way. There you go. With a redstone block. And then we're going to mirror it on the other side. Next, we're going to need 7 stackable items to be passed back and forth. That gives it its timing. We're going to build out 10 from this one. Place 9 redstone. This may be a little bit overkill, but we're going to rebuild the scaffolding trapdoor observer thing that we built on the other end. We're going to place the observer here, building block, the piston. We're going to place an observer facing out, and our TNT. We're going to place our piston and build a box around it. We're going to waterlog this slab. And now place the redstone and make it work. So now we've got it going. Let's flip this trapdoor to turn it off. When we flip the trapdoor, we push this redstone block and it stops the hoppers swapping items back and forth. So it turns off the TNT dropper. Now we need a simple water collection system over here. I'm just building a little square with a hole in the middle and some water source blocks in the corners to push it in the middle. I don't include a storage system in here, so you'll have to look that up on your own. Now let's put it all together. Let's put it all together and watch it work. And this is the product of all of our labor. It's so cool to see something come together and work at the end of a long build. And that is how you build the semi-automatic tree farm. Thank you for watching. Bye.